every day, the countdown to the 3 lakh barrier appears to be coming nearer for us. Look at the rate of doubling of COVID positive cases in India और आपको पूर्ण रूप से समझ में आ जाएगा कि भारत के सामने कितनी ज्वलंत समस्या है. Bang in the middle of this entire समस्या एक और रोचक परिस्थिति पैदा हो गई है, मुनाफाखोरी की. प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स के खिलाफ ये स्पष्ट तौर पर आरोप लगाया जा रहा है कि ये जितने निजी अस्पताल हैं, ये इस माहौल में भी जब भारतवासी मर रहे हैं, जब गरीब जनता शायद इलाज के लिए त्राही त्राही मचा रही है, उसके बावजूद ये प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्रॉफिट्स या बॉटम लाइन्स के बारे में सोच रहे हैं. यही एक कारण है कि दिल्ली सरकार और प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स के बीच एक बहुत बड़ा एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट पैदा हो गया है. क्यों सिर्फ दिल्ली की क्यों बात करें, आप पूरे देश में अगर देखें, आप नागपुर में देखें, आप मुंबई में देखें, जहां भी प्राइवेट अस्पताल है वहां पर ऐसा लगता है देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द डे and private hospitals. Just take a look at the number of isolation wards which have been created by all these private hospitals, specifically in the city of Delhi. From Fortis Escorts Hospital to Max Saket to Max IP Extension to Max Shalimar Bagh to Metro Hospital, the list of these hospitals who have all come up with various packages which vary anywhere from 1 lakh for 2 days for one bed to 3 lakhs for 3 days. If this is the position that we have reached in our battle against COVID pandemic, only God can help us then. No wonder that on a day when the government is going in for complete reversal of this lockdown and people are all coming out, questions are still being raised whether we have really done the right thing or not. Look at the kind of tweets which are being put up. Harass citizens, like this one, like Ms. Singh. Look at what she's saying. She's basically crying out for the fact that private healthcare in the national capital is simply unaffordable. What does the Delhi government do? Delhi government is at rift, is at loggerheads with the private hospitals. What do the private hospitals do? Well, what do? We have this big fancy infrastructure. We have to pay the doctors. So somebody has to foot the bill. In a country like India, where anyways, healthcare infrastructure has never really been top of the mind, for this kind of a conflict to happen bang in the middle of this corona pandemic tells you exactly what has been so wrong with our policy making all these years. Then there is the other side to this entire conspiracy, or I should say controversy, because I don't know whether this is a conspiracy or this is a controversy. Dr. Naresh Trehan, one of the most well-known doctors, renowned doctors who's been coming on our programs all these months and talking about what needs to be done to fight this pandemic, himself is now in the eye of a storm. There is an FIR which has been filed against him by a Gurugram resident, who, by the way, had filed a case against him in 2019 too, but that case was dismissed. Now Dr. Naresh Trehan is being accused of getting into a criminal conspiracy to set up the Medanta Hospital, which is now an internationally acclaimed hospital, and is a hospital which gives very, very expensive treatment, by the way, to a whole range of individuals. Same is the case against the Gangaram Hospital as well, where again there is an FIR which has been filed for overcharging patients. How do you deal with this scenario? If the government wants to open up all states, if people will come out on the streets, then more people will get impacted. If more people will get impacted, government jolly well ensure that the people who are getting impacted at least have access to basic affordable healthcare infrastructure. If that doesn't happen, then mind you, the numbers that we are seeing doubling up, not only will these numbers double up, but the rate of people losing their money from their banks, from their wallets will also increase in a very, very disastrous fashion.